All right, here we are. It's dinner time at our house, and I was gonna make ribs for dinner, and then my Bellini showed up, and I'm super excited. I'm gonna try and make some homemade barbecue sauce in it. And what I really like about this is the idea that I just throw my onion in there. It will chop it up, saute it for me. Then I throw on the other ingredients. It continues to cook it and stir it, and then it's done. I don't have any stove work. So that's super exciting to me. So one thing to keep in mind is there is a switch here in the back, and that's how you turn it on first. So a lot of people think you plug it in and it automatically goes on, but you just turn the switch and boom, it goes on. And then you do all of your stuff here. One thing I noticed in the book, you need to follow the recipes in the book, which I'm not very good at, instead of going off on your own. So I definitely am going to make 4 or 5 recipes directly from the recipe book before I go out on my own, because this is a very different machine than anything I've used before. And I don't want to blow up my kitchen. Just kidding, wouldn't do that, but it might just not turn out very well. All right, let's give it a try. So first off, you just put the onion in, you just cut it into some big chunks. Then I've read everywhere online that the lid is a little bit difficult to put on, so you just put the lid on. And everything I read also says that it gets easier with time. So hopefully I can get it put on myself. I don't need my husband to come put it on. Oh, here we go. It's just, you know, sealed so well. All right, there we go. We've lined it all up. Now we've turned it on. Remember to turn it on at the back of the machine first. Chop the onion on speed 6 for 6 seconds. You just move the speed dial to 6, and then you move this guy to 6 seconds. So it makes it super easy. I'm not going to end up overdoing it. And then we're going to hit on off. You ready? Here we go. And then it just goes right off. That's super cool. I like that. So then you take your lid off, and there's my chopped up onion. Awesome, huh? And now, so when we opened the onion container, oh my gosh, you get a whiff of onion. So stand back a little bit. And now we're just gonna add all the ingredients. Actually, we're gonna change the chopper blade first. All right, so you just pull it out, you just kind of wiggle it and pull it up, and that's how it gets out. Underneath, you can see that there is a little latch. You just turn that to the side. Be careful, because you don't want to cut yourself on this guy. And there is a hole left there, so I'm just gonna leave that there. It spins everything to the side, so that's fairly easy. Just line up the notches. So you just put the blade back in. This is the mixing blade, so that's different than the chopping one because it's not sharp. And then you just click the latch right there. And then you just sit it back on. Be super careful of the cutting blade. I like how they have this little thing on top that you can grab them by. That makes it easy. Then we're supposed to scrape the sides, so we don't end up with onion all up the top. And boom, it's ready for the rest of the stuff. Now we're just gonna add the other ingredients. Okay, so all your stuff's in the bowl. You're gonna put the lid back on. Remember, we've got the mixing blade in, not the chopping blade at this point. And again, they said that the first few times with this lid are the hardest. And it is not easy, so don't feel like you're gonna break it. That's normal. We are gonna cook it at 100 degrees. So you just use the little thing to go up to 100 degrees. And we're gonna go on speed 2. And we're gonna go for 20 minutes. There we go, 20 minutes. So 20 minutes, speed 2 at 100 degrees. And then we just push start. All right, so it's just gonna mix like this. You can see it's churning it, and it'll do it for 20 minutes, and then it'll just automatically turn off. So it's hands off at this point. I don't have anything to do with my gently stirred barbecue sauce. All right, so it shuts it off when it's all done. It's done heating and stirring. All right, and there it is. It's all done, so now you just scrape it in a container and it's good. Our house has smelled amazing while it's been cooking, that's for sure. All right, so once you're done, I just rinsed it out. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of some water to it. There's kind of a line where you're not supposed to go above with liquids, probably with anything. Add a little bit of dish soap. Boom. Oh, harder to... Then we're gonna head on over, hook it in, set it to, oh, put the lid on. That would be good. And the lid is getting easier. We're gonna set it to 100 degrees for on speed 1 for 20 minutes. And then it'll just beep when it's done. We'll just rinse it out, or we can just rinse out the soap and call it good. Super easy. I really like it so far. I'm excited to maybe try some marinara, risotto. My friend Annette from A Typical Mom had a great risotto recipe, so I want to give that a try. So I hope you guys like it too. If you could go ahead and try it.